All right, greetings. Welcome everyone to Dorsey's Resource. The topic of this video is going to be why silver is actually this real money. I plan on discussing and providing some brief evidence in the video. It's going to be kind of a rehash of some of the information I've gone over previously. But as you know, at one time I forgot people in circulation used to carry these are peace dollars, 1 ounce. Well, not exactly 1 ounce, but $1 in circulation at one time, and has a date. This is from like the 1920s. The Morgan dollars are older, so that's why some people refer to as constitutional silver or junk silver. Was in circulation going back to the 1800s prior. That's why you see toning, it's referred to as junk silver, and can be used for other purposes. That would be more for like an advanced class if I was to do a Patreon, by the way. But to prove this, I have with me that this is what, if you all know about, see if I can focus it in on the camera. It's called a silver certificate. Silver certificate. It says $1 and silver payable to the bearer on demand. By the way, so this is proof your modern day Federal Reserve notes, FRNs, floating rate notes that we carry in our pocket right here, that is no longer backed. Well, you have to ask the question why you cannot redeem it. And then some of the notes years ago, gold was used in our currency system as well. By the way, I looked at, I believe, a older $100 bill that said redeemable in lawful currency. By the way, so this is to show proof. There's people that say, "Oh, there's these conspiracy theorists out there. They try to say that the money is not real. These Federal Reserve notes. This is a IOU, a promise to pay." Remember, this Federal Reserve note at the top is copywritten. So even though we call this money, this is not real money. This is fiat, a IOU, a promise to pay. And if you go to nationaldebtclock.org, my friend's wife was an accountant, and I blew her away when I showed her this information. She wasn't even aware at one time when we got in a heated discussion. He was aware of at the time. I think he was in the basement, and when I showed her the national debt clock, she's actual accountant, went to school for it, and she was stunned how it broke down the debt per citizen, the liability, how I wanted to illustrate how a lot of people have been indoctrinated and just go by hearsay. They don't go deeper. So I wanted to provide proof for you all. So this is just going to be a short video, uh, and the reason why silver is real money. Now, even though this is a American Silver Eagle, they actually gave this spending power. Like if you were to spend this, but this is worth more than this Federal Reserve note, by the way, because there's going to come a point in time where let's say if you trade this in, can always get you, fiat, or say even a larger note, or let's say when silver goes high. But they say there's potentially that if you were to just use this one day down the road, may not may not, mind you, be able to get you acquire this. So this is why I say the essence, why I did a video, why I stack, why I haven't. I think it's important. Of course, there's a lot of people that I understand don't show their faces. I've shown my face already. XYZ, I'm not worried about that. I probably have to do a separate video about how you can have different layers of security behind. They say it's at least good to have at least 3 layers of security. Keep minimal amount of people who you discuss with, who you tell that you're a stacker, by the way. But I know by sharing this information, I'm making a sacrifice to empower others with important information, especially I say many of my own people are not getting this proper tutelage as they should. There's some that's starting to wake up, but not enough. And I think it's important, but I wanted to show proof. And this is I won't discuss this, but this was the notes that was issued by Kennedy's executive order 111100, and these were United States notes that were actually interest free. Uh, and I would have to do some more reading up, but compared to the older notes, Kennedy was moving us off back to the dealing with the Treasury versus the Federal Reserve. It's believed to be one of the reasons why they took him out, because the bankers didn't like this particular note, because see, they created a debt-based system to enslave the American people. It gets kind of complex, but I'm keeping it simple. That's why I told the story about my friend's wife. I show her is, if you go to usdebtclock.org, just read usdebtclock.org, and it'll show you the evidence. Look in the lower right hand corner, but I would say examine the whole clock, by the way. But Kennedy passed an executive order called 111100. You can look it up. When, after he was assassinated, the president that took over, the vice president, Lyndon Baines Johnson, his first order of business was to rescind Kennedy's executive order 111100. Now, some argue that is not the sole reason that Kennedy was murdered, taken out, that it was other reasons, but this points to this could potentially have been one of the main reasons why he was assassinated, and a lot of the American people are not aware of this. But I just wanted to do this short video to prove to you guys real quick. I showed you guys an actual silver certificate. You can look this up online. Certain pawn shops or coin shops may have this. I keep this like for memorabilia purposes, but to provide proof that at one time your notes was redeemable for actual real money, currency. And there's even history biblically in silver going back to Roman times, by the way. So I want to thank you guys. If you did continue to watch this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to the channel at Dorsey's Resource 873. Don't forget to thumbs up. Your support is much appreciated. Until next time, everybody have a blessed one. Peace.